Hi, I'm Mike Byrne. I'm a business coach with AdvoCoach. I coach the owners of privately held, often family-owned businesses, and I can help them grow their profits at least 68% and build a team that helps run the business so that they can get some time back for themselves. I'm here today to answer some of the questions that I frequently get when I talk to prospective clients. And one of those is, why is it that my employees don't seem to take the same interest in the business that I do? Well, I remember back in the mid-'80s there was a guy named Tom Peters. I'm dating myself a little bit perhaps, but he wrote an excellent book. In fact, it was called In Search of Excellence. And in it, he defined the traits of excellent companies and how they deal with getting a set of employees to take as much stake in the business as the owner does themselves. Now, I think that there are several reasons why employees tend not to be as committed to the business as we are as business owners. For one thing, they don't have the same dream we have. Everybody that goes into business for themselves has a dream about how they think life is going to be as a business owner and what they'd like to achieve. Now, sometimes that dream gets a little bit lost in the day-to-day activity of the business, but the dream is always there. And a lot of the times, our employees don't know what our dream is and don't share that dream. The second thing that I think affects the employee relationship is that they don't necessarily have the same values that we have. By values, I mean the set of things that motivate your decisions, your big decisions in your life. So some people value making money. Some people value social causes. Some people value aesthetics and seek beauty and harmony in life. So we have very different values, but the owner's values define the culture of the business. And when we have a mismatch of values, then it's hard to get people aligned with what we're trying to accomplish. The third thing is that they don't have the same stake in the business that we do. As owners, everything is tied up in the business. We've invested our money, we invest our time, we invest our energy in the business. And our employees don't necessarily come from that perspective. They see it as a job. So what do you do about that? Well, several things. First of all, I help my clients develop a strategic plan that defines their dream and their values. So what is that big, hairy, audacious goal that's out there 10 or 20 years that you think about, that you're trying to achieve as an owner? And how can you convey that to your employees so that they can buy into it? The second thing is, you ought to hire people with similar values to yours. Now that sounds hard to do. It's very hard to tell what someone's inner values are. I use psychometric profiling tools, assessment tools to do that. There's some very good ones out there. I use one called Personal Interests, Attitudes, and Values, and it defines in an understandable way what underlying values people have. Now, values aren't good or bad, they're just what we value. But if you can get people with similar values to yours, you're going to build a stronger culture in the business, and they're going to buy into the business more than if the values aren't similar. And then finally, they don't have the same stake that we have. Well, you can do some things to improve that. Put in place a performance incentive plan that bases a piece of their pay, at least the bonus, on achieving key performance indicators that contribute to the success or contribute to the failure of the business. And then put some of their salary at risk on those things so that when they really get aligned with you and try to help you achieve your goals, they make more money. I work with my clients to put those kinds of programs in place to achieve more commitment on the part of employees. And if you'd like to learn more about how we might apply some of those principles in your particular business, I'd like to hear from you. Send me an email with your contact information, and I will get back in touch with you within a couple of days. My email address is mbyerne@advocoach.com. That's MBYRNE @advocoach.com. And I'd love to hear from you.